Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Beautiful Wednesday afternoon here. Spent some time at the pool with the kiddos. As you can tell by my rosy complexion, it's 84 degrees outside right now. Drink water. Yeah, stay hydrated. Enough about that. A little bit about what I'm vaping. I'm still rocking that Blotto Mini on top of the Revel DNA 250C. Simple berries and yogurt inside of there. If you haven't seen that video, I'll post links in the description. I'll tell you, I slept all night on this thing with it on its side. Didn't leak a single drop of e-liquid. I've been using 70-30 in here. What else? Always got my billet box. Haku Zeta bridge inside of there. I've got one of the reducers in there right now, the one that has 4 holes inside of it. I think when this tank is empty, I'm going to go back to just fully open, but purple drank inside of there. That's another one of my recipes. It's a grape soda flavor, kind of like a purple Fanta. It's perfect for summertime. Anyways, let's get into this. Today we're continuing the series DIY Made Easy. These videos are geared towards mixers that are just getting started out mixing their own e-liquid. I want to cover some rules of thumb, tips, whatever you want to call it. I call it the 5 S's of DIY e-liquid mixing. Number 1, simple. Keeping things simple has been the overall theme of this entire series. Using 2 to 3 good flavors in your recipes ensures that you can pick up all of the notes that you want in your profile. Number 2, steep. Steeping is not something that I've covered yet, but a lot of flavors benefit from a steep. Steeping is giving your flavors time to develop. Flavors like TPA Bavarian Cream, TPA Vanilla Custard 2 taste significantly different after steeping. As a general rule, if your profile contains bakeries, custards, creams, they're gonna need a steep before you can get the best flavor. If you mix a recipe that contains any of those, store it in a cool, dark place for at least a few days and you'll get better flavor. Most fruity profiles are good to go after shaking. Recipes that can be vaped immediately are referred to as S&Vs or shake and vape recipes. Number 3, sweetener. I've said it before. Sweetener is the single most important ingredient in your e-liquid. It does a number of things other than making your liquid sweeter. The flavors that we put in our liquids are aromas. You taste them primarily with your nose. Adding sweetness gets your tongue involved and helps you taste the flavors better. Even if you don't like sugary over sweetened e-liquid, adding sweetener adds to the experience. Number 4, small. Make small batches of everything until you know for sure that 100% you like to vape that recipe. You don't want to go making 100 milliliters of something the first go around and then finding out that you hate it. Then you have to throw it away or find one of your friends to pawn it off on. I usually stick to making 10 milliliter batches. Number 5, single. Single flavor test all your ingredients. Every time you get a new flavor in, I recommend mixing it around 2 to 3% in PGVG, just like if you were mixing a recipe. Tasting flavors by themselves not only lets you know what the flavor tastes like, it also gives you a jumping point. If you tested at 2% and it's way too strong, you know you need to use it at a lower percentage. If it's too weak, you need to use more. It's also important to note, as I mentioned before, that some flavors need time to steep. When I single flavor test things, I like to taste it right after I mixed it, 12 hours after I mixed it, and then I taste it again every 24 hours. And take notes during the whole process. Write your thoughts down. Those are great to have later. All right? Remember the 5 S's of mixing your own DIY e-liquid. Simple, steep, sweetener, small, and single. Listen, if you like what I'm doing here and you want to support me, like the video, leave a comment, and most importantly, don't forget the 6th S, subscribe. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next one.